Hi, my name is Athanasios Ladopoulos, and I'm the founder and CEO of mytutor.org, an education technology startup that offers students the opportunity to take a class from any place, anytime, any device, and helps them learn the right way, succeed in their exams, and in their schooling. What we do is education by personalizing learning. Let's talk about the team. I sit on the shoulders of giants, half technologists, half content, e-learning, maths, and pedagogical. We have the CTO, we stolen from Apple, and one of our programmers is one of the best game programmers in Greece. And this team is supported by a great advisory team, which provides marketing, technology, pedagogical, and business development support. But let's see what brings us together. We believe that better education equals better society. That's it, period. What's the problem? What's the pain? The past, the present, has anything changed? Well, education is inefficient. What's the result? Students failing their exams. It costs money, time, and lost opportunities. So, what we do, we offer a personalized e-learning platform that helps students learn, and what that means. A student registers and goes straight into booking a tutor the day and time that wants. That matching is based on algorithms, the learning profile of the student and the teaching abilities of the tutor. That's one of the innovations. The student can see the progress within the team. He can go back at the past and access content, see the exams that he sat, what was the feedback, and learn from past experience. And that's a small profile. But let's see a class very quickly. Content is personalized the way it learns. He can chat to the tutor, and he can do things that in a conventional e-learning platform wouldn't be able to do, because the content is adjusted real-time, dynamically, in the way that student learns. And he can learn from anywhere. So, the market opportunity. We target 5 out of the 70 million students in Europe and the US. The market is more than 30 billion. It's great M&A. We have competitors, fixed and variable online, but these are franchises. They cannot go online. We differentiate on technology and in the business model. It's a hybrid. It has tutors and it has algorithms. What we propose, personalized, adaptive, great flexibility. Similar programs, humongous increase in learning. We target parents and customers and students, maths and go to other subjects, Greece and then Europe, and great revenue growth potential. We seek 1 million working capital.
Time is up. Mr. Hjortel, you were right earlier. There is I was just told that it's 5 minutes of answers, there's 3 minutes of advice afterwards, so we still owe 90 seconds of advice to the previous one. So we can do it afterwards, I suppose. So go ahead.
Nice to see the whole team up here. That's the first I've seen the whole team. Great. And great presentation, very professional. I sit with one question in my mind. What is your differentiator in this market?
Thank you very much for this question. It's really important to understand we differentiate in 2 levels from our own main competition. Let's take the established online after-schooling tutoring. These people have got 4 million students in Europe, for example, but they are franchises. They cannot go online. By default, are the dinosaurs that they're dying out. Let's get the online competitors. They're interactive. These are play, stop, backwards when we're talking about education, which is in video. We're personalized. We're building into the learning profile of each individual student. We believe we are the future of education. They did a great job educating the market for us with e-learning, humongous investment in interactivity, which is so difficult to make it personalized, sunk cost for them, opportunity for us. And would they be followers or would they be other competitors in the future? Yes, of course there will be, as long as we are first and we capitalize on their investment. And also, there's another difference, small. E-learning was built for industry, not education. So when they move it to education, they took the same model. They approached the institution. They approached the tutor. We approach where the problem is, the student. The family suffers when the student fails. They go to the institution. It takes
How
a
do
long
you
time.
approach the student? How do you approach the student?
There are two ways into the market. Well, two ways in headlines is the new media and the old media. In the new media, we go to create ambassadors, virality, a word of mouth, something that is very cool for the student. Well, for the parent is convenience. He doesn't have to take the child, drive it at 11, 12 years old after school to the institution for tutoring and bring it back. Waste of time. He's in the house. Safety, comfort. So we're approaching it from that point in this side. But for distributors, so to speak partners, we go through the media, the publishers. We are in discussion with one of the largest publishers in Greece. There are only two. And eventually that's also a way into the new market, Europe and US abroad, but also with, for example, toy companies, which they create educational toys. And we build a bridge between the importance of education as we incorporate gamification.
The reason I'm going to ask quickly the second question. My daughter is 7 years old, and she's doing mathematics.
Excellent.
And reading.
Our future customer.
And reading, but she's been recommended 2 tutorials which are based in England, and we're doing it with a computer. So schools is the best audience. That's why I asked the question. They recommend and they follow selected programs.
I agree totally. It's a great market, schools, but we learn from the mistakes of other people. A school to accept something has got a sales cycle that reaches up to 3 years. One of our advisors is a dean of one of the biggest colleges in Australia. So if we approach the parents, the demand, the need, the pain is imminent. They cannot feel that their child is left behind. That's unacceptable. While the institution has to agree on the return on investment and how long will that take. While other competitors who address the tutor is paid $1,500, let's say a month, or $2,000. And he pays 10% of his salary to the cost of the software. He's a great man. I'm glad that these people exist because they do great stuff. However, it's 10% of his salary. Nobody pays him back.
Can you tell me specifically, how do you generate funds? What's your revenue model? How is it that you actually charge me as the parent?
Excellent. It's very well thought in the sense that we took the model from proven industries, telecoms. We have subscription, so the parents pay a subscription fee. We share that with the tutors, and we have an incentivization program for first time for tutors. So we explore their entrepreneurship. Tutors can do one-to-one lives, or they can do one-to-many, up to 5 people. The fee that we charge one-to-one, for example, 20 euros, goes down to 15 euros when it is 1-to-5. But think about it. If there are 5 people, that's 75 euros. Divided by 2, this tutor makes 3 times more an hour by working on the platform. So eventually, the financial reward for the tutor is ways ahead from, conventional education.
What is your short-term growth goal?
Short-term growth?
Yes.
There's no more time for questions.
Our growth rate.
Yes. What is your short-term growth goal? What is your short-term business plan? You have already 5 million students.
No, this is the addressable market. If we had
Yes.
5 million students, we would be in the moon.
Okay.
But this is a three-dimensional.
You're targeting
Yes.
5 million in terms of goal. That's what I meant by have. So how do you intend to achieve this goal in what period of time?
Within the 5 years, we should have 5,800 students. That's extremely conservative. Because we only assume Greece and UK. In reality, we should be across Europe and US. It's easy to do the maths, where we're going to be. In that respect, we would like to bottom-up growth, not top-down, not the market is X million, we get a 2%. We go month by month acquiring people with a target of 1,200, in 5 years, 200 tutors, and we have from the moment we put the website out, which was a day and a half from now, before a day and a half, we have approximately 40 tutors and about 4 students registered, and that's today.
Thank you. You covered.
Some advice now?
Quick comment from me. I think it's a highly professional setup. I think by going directly for the student, you might be disruptive, but it will also be the hard way. There's a reason why everybody else is going for the schools. I very much like the idea of real-time content adjustments or this play, stop, go back thing that you're doing. But I also think that is becoming a very competitive market since many are doing it. So your competitiveness is very up to your way of keeping ahead of them.
Great presentation, great idea. My first recommendation is channel to market. And second, how do you differentiate? There's going to be huge competition. The market is big. You have a great concept, great idea, but you need to ensure that it is implemented properly and you differentiate.
Indeed.
Yeah, my comment is predominantly around how you retain the subscription. So just really around, generally with tutoring, children are apprehensive or don't really love the idea of it, even though it may be fun, it's still homework. And so something around reporting to the parents that's interesting and iterative that shows that algorithm in a way that I can understand.
Parents, with a click of a button, they have a daily report, lifetime.
Sorry?
Parents can have access to daily reports live with a click of a button from the office or wherever they are.
That's great. I would also recommend like a consistent feed. So on the 30th of the month, I'm always going to get a report so that I, don't get my credit card bill and opt out.
That's the.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you all. Thank you.